folks, it's Trenius Henderson. You tuned to the infamous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Yes, Pescetarian challenge is in full effect, so make sure that you're staying pescatarian. I know those of you who are still on this journey, this vegan journey or whatever last month, you did a good job. Now we're gonna dumb it down a little bit and go pescatarian. Sorry if you're already pescatarian, and I'm just saying this just because I want people to actually start being healthy. Okay, so excuse me, pescatarians who are already pescatarian. We're gonna introduce some new pescatarians to you like me. Okay, so I'm gonna be a pescatarian with everybody that want to get on this challenge this month. So guys, stay tuned. But if you want to be enlightened every single day, you want new self-development tips every single day, folks, make sure you subscribe, make sure you press that bell. You do not want to miss a video. So let's get right down into it. So let's talk about spirituality and enlightenment, being in relationships and all this and that. Man, it's crazy hard. It's crazy hard. I know you can probably relate. How's your relationship life been when it comes down to like self-development and learning yourself and meeting other people and stuff like that and trying to find that perfect person to be with because you so spiritual now? How has your life been? Tell me about it. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below if you have a great relationship life and you're a spiritualist. Okay, because I know me, man, I try, but it's like, I don't know. It seems like I think I'm spending too much time trying to develop myself rather than needing to take the time out to develop another person. It's like I meet people, they come along in my life, and it's like, oh man, they don't understand awareness, so I have to teach them how to pay attention. I'm like, snap out of it. Hey, I'm right here. Awareness. I just called you. That means answer the phone. Don't have your phone on silent. I'm calling. Awareness. And so I go back into my anger state and stuff like that, and I'm just not happy with that person or whatever. And so, it's like an ongoing thing. I'm the type of guy, I like to do really spontaneous things when it comes down to like spirituality. I like to read really deep books, like laying in bed and read really thick encyclopedic books. You know what I mean? And it's so hard for me, a guy I know that's so sensitive to read books, right? I don't know. But anyway, it's so hard for me to like find a person that wants to be a nerd. I'm such a nerd. Listen, once upon a time, I wanted to be a gangster, but that didn't work too well. I used to get nervous. My heart used to start beating fast when I went around thugs and stuff. And I was like, this is not for me. This is not for me. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy used to load up guns and stuff in the car. I'd be like, man, look, man, I don't want to have nothing to do with this, man. I'm a good person. I'm an empath, man. I'm nervous right now, man. Y'all got on all these different colors and stuff. Y'all a tribe. But I don't think about tribe in the way y'all think about it, man. I'm thinking about a tribe, like a people that with like minds, you know what I'm saying? And so that didn't work out too good. And so, when it came down to relationships or whatever, and dealing with the opposite sex, man, it is so hard to like find that compatible match. Somebody once told me, this is wise, right? Is this not wise? But somebody once said that when you go looking for love, you find it in all the wrong places, right? I just now realized that. But it's like, who's not gonna go looking for love when you don't have it? I mean, it's cool to be single, it's cool to live alone and all this, but come on, you start feeling some type of way from time to time on those late nights. Things aren't going too right. You wanna make them right. You wanna smooth things out. You wanna pan it out a little bit. You get on your phone, you start doing all this stuff. I ain't gonna ask, or say where you're going or what you're doing or what dating site are you on or whatever. But you know how you do. And so me, I don't want to come off like that. I don't want to come off like I'm the guy that just can't settle down or anything like that, because I can settle down. Like, I really believe this in my heart. I'm pretty sure that you can relate. Like, can't you settle down, right? But maybe you're the person who doesn't have a companion. You've been looking for one. You have not been lucky enough to find somebody to be with simply because you feel like they ain't on the same wavelength. They not on the same frequency. Y'all know how we talk. They ain't on the same vibration as me. All these guys, girl, they ain't vibrating high. Yeah, he got money, but he ain't got love, girl. He ain't got love. Y'all know how y'all do. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be right. He gotta just be right, when you're on a different consciousness. And I know exactly what you mean. And so the best approach that I would say that we should go about this is stop looking for it. We should just really stop looking for love. You know what I mean? I'm a loving person too, but we should just really stop looking for love and just kind of like let love come to us and like do like a multiple choice, A, B, C, D, E, F. You know what I mean? Or we can just do none of the above, whatever you want to do. You can do none of the above and don't pick none, and just the next set and batch that comes along. And I see, okay, I'm gonna stop. But seriously, we should like just let love come to us, right? Put it like this, man. I see it like this. I don't believe that relationships are like a priority. You know what I mean? Like, I just really don't believe that we are here for personal relationships, like boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff. Now, relationships as far as like dealing with other human beings, yes. You don't want to be a hermit. You don't want to become so isolated to the point that you don't even deal with people. You don't even deal with the opposite sex. You don't even go out nowhere and hang out at the bar or nothing like that, lounge or whatever. You don't get out and enjoy life or whatever and feel nature and touch the trees and stuff. Like, that's wrong. That's really, really bad. But I really do feel like we're not here, you know, for our lives to be tied down by one person. And sometimes this one person could be so domineering that they'd be like, give me your attention. If you ain't looking at me, if you ain't thinking about me, baby, you don't want me. I know you don't want me. You better say you love me. The girls be like, I'll be like, I just said I love you 3 times. But baby, I just said I love you. What do you want me to do? Spell it? Type it up? Take a picture? What you want me to do? You know, in my relationship life, man, I always dealt with females that I guess they, you know, wanted me to love them the way they wanted me to love them versus, you know, trying to figure out how we can do this thing together. You know, I think sometimes love puts a blinder on you to where you just lose track of how love should be conducted, you know, as 2 individuals. You know, it's a 50-50 thing, especially when you're married in a relationship. Like, you got to realize that both of y'all got problems. Both of y'all got imperfections. Ain't neither one of y'all ever gonna be right. It's gonna always be arguments here and there, but time to time you gotta be able to compromise. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, the enlightenment females. You gotta be able to compromise. You gotta be able to know when to be quiet and let the man talk. You know, you gotta know when to not be in the mirror too much and they're putting on makeup, thinking that it's all about you, and coming out and asking your husband if you look good and stuff like this and that. Honey, you look good. It's a consciousness thing. It's a consciousness thing. You gotta feel like you look good in order to look good. The way you see yourself is the way people are gonna see you. And so this is not only pertaining to women, this is a man thing too. I mean, men, we have problems too, but I'm just putting it out there for all of us, folks, because it's hard to tie down somebody into a relationship, you know, when you're on this self-development thing and you're on your spiritual journey. And like I said, I've just really like kind of given up to the fact that I can't find it. I can't find it. I mean, I looked in all the places. I went to the alleyways. You know, I was in the Uber talking. You know, I've been in the alleyways. You know, I went to the different states. You know, I went to school and this and that. I met people and went up and gave my number and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I was wrong. I failed. I'm a failure. I'm a failure at relationships. I know I'm a straight failure at relationships. And so, you know, my whole thing nowadays is like, you know what, just take it as it comes. Just take it as it comes. Because I'm the type of guy, like when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I want to see you meditating right before me. You know, like, or I want to just walk in the crib and I just want to see you meditating, like laying on the floor, just like, I'll be like, what you doing? You be like, shh, shh. I'm like, what you doing? I'm meditating. That'll turn me up. I'll be like, ooh, my baby know how to meditate. She ain't here meditating. I ain't even had to say nothing about it. Now that's sexy to me. That's sapiosexual. Baby, let's talk about something deep. Oh yeah, I don't want to I went to the mall and got my nails done. No, I didn't say that. That ain't deep, baby. That ain't deep. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being able to get with somebody who can like intrigue your mental processes, you know? And so I think that's the problem that most of us new age, philosophical, spiritual gurus, that's how we think, you know? And so if we can't find it, we are totally unattractive to the person that we have just found ourselves with, you know? After a while and seeing their true colors and we say they're not really spiritual, I mean, not like Bible spiritual or anything, no, like enlightened spiritual, like consciousness spiritual. Talk to me about the energy in the atmosphere. How is the energy today at your job? How do you feel right now? What is your energy like? How did you come off to people right now? What did they say about you? Oh my God, how were the vibrations when you went to get your nails done? How were the vibrations in there? Oh yeah, okay, you got the different colors. What does each color represent on your nail? What does each color represent? The red is rosy, right? See, I'm talking for you. I can't talk for you. You have to be able to tell me these things when I'm not even thinking about these things, okay? And this shows me that you are inclined. You're inclined. We just alike. But these spiritual relationships are hard to come by. I don't even like to call them spiritual relationships. I just want to say, you know, a relationship you can get with somebody that's conscious. Who are the conscious people like this? Speak up, let your voice be heard. Let's talk at the bottom. Let's see if we can get some conscious relationships going on, folks, because we need to be with somebody. You know, I've always been the guy that like to, you know, have fun and go to the theme parks and get on all the rides and stuff. You know, but at the same time, I like to just chill out by myself sometimes too. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I like to just be humble and just have one plate. You know what I mean? I don't want to take home all the plates. Like, give me the aluminum foil. What a plate? I need another plate. I need another plate. Sometimes I just, you know what? I got one plate. And this is all I need. I'm humble. I'm a pescatarian this month, and this is all I need right here to comfort me, to make me feel good at night when I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't eat that much, your stomach don't hurt, right? So yeah, it's so cool to just have one person in your life, you know, that you can like talk to about, you know, your deepest desires, you know, your heart's desires and all the things that you love to do. I mean, that is so beautiful. I mean, I would never not encourage anybody to be with one person. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're single out there, like I would say, listen, you got to make sure that you're still keeping your heart open to new opportunities that want to come into your life, you know, because you never know. That could be the person that you're really supposed to be with, you know? So don't never shoot yourself in the foot by saying, I don't want to talk to nobody no more. Everybody in my past was no good. So this, what you may think that everybody coming in the future gonna be good. You know, you don't want to build up no barriers like the Great Wall of China, you know what I'm saying? People can't crawl over that to see what's on the other side, you know what I mean? Your barriers got to be at least like right there, you know, you got to be able to at least say, hey, now what you saying hey to me for? You ain't getting my number. Baby, I just want to know what time it is. Anyway, hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Trenius Henderson of the Infamous Living Room Network. Make sure you speak up, let your voice be heard. Do not forget to subscribe. New videos every 24 hours. Let us know what your relationship life is like. Do you have a conscious relationship, or are you in a relationship where you're suffering from another person who's not conscious and you're just scared to tell them, or you're scared to break up with them? Please let us know. Leave a comment below. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.